We are finally starting a new reading vlog today, and I'm really hoping I can get out of this reading slump. I've been in a reading slump for 2 months. I don't think I've finished a book. So I'm really wanting to get out of my reading slump. I've just posted my first video in 2 months, so I just need to get focused on my reading again. We are going on a small little camping trip this weekend, so I figured this is the perfect time to get back into vlogging and reading. And so I'm just taking a ton of books with me, even though it's only for 2 or 3 days. I figured I'd rather be prepared and have a bunch of different options than not have enough. So the first thing I'm bringing is my Kindle, of course. So that's already in my bag. And then I'll go over the other physical books that I have that are options, and hopefully I stick to one of them and at least get one of them read on my trip. That's all I can ask for. So the first one I have is Archeron by Sherilyn Kenyon. This is a fantasy. Also, I bought this brand new from Amazon, and look at that cover. No, that it's terrible. But thankfully, I was already planning to redo this cover because I didn't like this cover anyway. So this is a fantasy novel. It's kind of thick. My friend loved it and said I should read it. So I bought this one. So this is an option. And then we have one of my most anticipated releases. We have two anticipated releases in here too. And the first one is going to be Slasher Summer. This is a fun slasher summer novel. So that's all I needed to know. And on the back, it's a fun, twisty tribute to the cult films of the 80s. That's all I needed to know for this because I love a slasher. So this is one of the options. I more than likely will get to this one. I think this is what I want to start with. We're not leaving till tomorrow, but I think I'm going to read this one tonight. And then I have a cozy horror, and it is How to Just Survive Camping, The Man with No Shadow. This is basically about a woman who helps run a summer camp with her family, and weird, crazy stuff just always happens. And look how beautiful this cover is. And I figured this one's kind of different from what I normally read, so that might not be a bad option. And then I have two more. The other one is Silent Reading Volume 3. And if you've seen previous videos of mine, you know I loved the first and second volume in this series, and this one just came out. So, of course, I have to bring this one. It's a Dawn May detective series set in modern times, and I'm obsessed with it. And we're just kind of starting to get a romance between our two main characters, so I'm all for that. So this is another highly anticipated one that I want to get to. And then the last one I have is Fabulous Bodies by Chuck Tingle. Just, are you kidding? Look at that book. His horror books are gorgeous. So, and it just gives the summer vibes, the colors and everything. So this is definitely an option, and this one's pretty short as well. And I've really liked all of his books that I've read so far. So I had to bring this one with me. And I also have this one on my Kindle as well. So hopefully that will help. But those are kind of my options and what I picked out of the stuff that I want to take with me. I also have stuff on my Kindle. I'm just bringing that just in case. These are kind of my priority books. So I'm really hoping to get out of this reading slump. Right now, I just finished packing, so I wanted to show you the books that I'm going to take with me. I'm going to go put them in our little camper bus right now. So I wanted to show you before I did that. I'm going to leave Slasher Summer and Archeron out because I might read those tonight, and then those will just go in my purse and I'll grab them in the morning. But yeah, I needed to show you the other ones as options before I take them outside. So yeah, that is kind of my plan. You'll get a little bit of B-roll from nature and all that fun stuff, but I'm really excited to just get out of town, hopefully focus on my reading and get out of this reading slump. Last night I ended up reading 55 pages of Summer Slasher, which is great. I am killing it so far because that's more than I've read per night in a long time. I'm liking this so far. So you follow like the different characters' POVs. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've had 6 of their POVs so far, which I don't mind, but all of their names are like horror slasher references. So we have like Jason, and what was the other guy's name? So we have a Jason, Carrie. I'm trying to find the other ones because they're all so Tiffany, Bride of Chucky, you know. We have Mike, Mikey, Michael, Patrick, as in Patrick Bateman. So, you know, you gotta love like the callbacks. We love that. And basically, they are going to stay at a cabin in their hometown where a slasher movie was filmed. And they were like in this club for like horror lovers and stuff in high school. And they haven't been like together since. And so they're going to this cabin. There's obviously problems in the friend group. So we will see how this goes. We are just getting ready to leave for our trip. So I'll have some B-roll in here probably next. And I'm going to try and get ready. I'm going to try and read more of Summer Slasher today. Done too many updates because I've just been enjoying the forest. So there's that. But I made it to chapter 8 in Summer Slasher. I'm liking this so far. You definitely get like the slasher tropes. So I'm definitely enjoying it. So I'm not expecting like a whole lot from this book. I just want like a good fun slasher. So they're all at the cabin right now. Things are going down, and they all know slashers and the lore, and they are still doing stupid things. So I love it. It's been a great time reading it. I'm hoping to get it finished tonight, maybe. I've been also working on my embroidery from that I got from the Twisted Retreat box. So I've been enjoying that. I've just been like sitting by the river doing that. So haven't done as much reading in that. And then I did start How to Survive Camping because I'm camping. Why not? And so she runs this campground, and like all these supernatural things are happening, and there's all these different rules for like the campsite and all of that stuff that people must follow, or like bad things will happen. And I'm liking it so far. So it basically, like the last couple chapters, like I think there's 3 so far. They've been following something else that has happened during the campground during this summer. And she's finding out like new creatures are moving in. Like there's all these supernatural beings that hang out in the forest and in like her family's campground. So that's been fun. And I figured it's the perfect time to read it since I am camping. But I really want to finish this one. And then I'll just slowly continue reading this one because it's not like super crazy or anything. And I don't want something too slow because I'm still in my reading slump. So yeah, that's not good. And I've been embroidering way more than reading. So I don't know how much that is helping. But I still have the rest of today. I think it's only like 2 p.m. So I have the rest of today that I can read, and tonight, and then the drive back tomorrow. And then I'm going to keep this vlog going because I have 2 days off after that as well. So I figured I might as well just continue this vlog and reading and all that, even if I'm not on the forest. So there's that. Oh, and you guys, look at this Obsession hoodie. Like, are you kidding? I love it. And the sleeves, I've been wearing it nonstop because it's been cold and I'm addicted. So I will have to show you the back of it later because there's a bunch of stuff on the back. I just don't want to take it off right now. So I'm not going to show you that now, but just know you will be seeing me in this hoodie in future videos all the time because it's like my new favorite thing. So all the start, it's so perfect. So I am going to go stand by the fire and get warm. I'm going to take my book out and hopefully read after dinner. I'm going to continue working on my embroidery. And yeah, I'll have to show you that because it's out on the table right now. But I'll show you that a little bit later because it's looking so cute. But yeah, I figured I might as well finally give you an update because I have done some reading. When I tell you putting a camp chair right here and doing either embroidery or reading was the best, just saying, it's kind of perfect. And then it slopes down and you can go to the river itself. The only thing that sucks is the highway is right there, but it's not too bad. But definitely a perfect campsite, and it's only a little over an hour from my house. So I know where I'll be going in the future. Mando is so happy too. Look, he's going to the water. He's obsessed with the water. I'm on chapter 12, 120 pages in, and I'm liking it. These characters, they're so cliche, like they're cliche horror, and I love that. But I'm thinking this is like the perfect book to get me out of my slump because it's just easy to read and just fun. So I'm going to continue reading this, just hanging out here in the woods. So we'll see if I like it. So far, I'm enjoying it. That's the water dog. Mom was like, don't get in the water. And guess what he does? He got in the water. And then, no, thanks. That's just what I wanted, to be wet. Okay, sorry if the water's loud, but I think it's relaxing. So, hey, we're just going to deal with it. So my plan is to read more of that book on our drive home. And then I'm going to keep this vlog up for like the next couple days. Probably towards the end of the week. Maybe I'll post it on Friday and hopefully finish that book. Maybe another. I just want to focus on reading because I'll have another 2 days off. The only thing I really have to do is do like laundry and stuff for work. So that's kind of my plan. I'm going to be sad to leave the woods because it's freaking gorgeous. But yeah, I am liking that book. I think it's helping with my reading some because it's just really easy and simple, and I don't really have to focus a whole lot on it. So I think it's kind of what I needed. And it's also horror because, like, I swear to you, I pick up the horror that has like the most complex plots and beautiful writing and stuff like that. And sometimes it just doesn't help, especially with reading sums, even though I'm always in a horror mood. So I think this book was perfect for that because it was actually simple. So I'm almost thinking I want to read the Chuck Tingle book after this because it's also short and I really like his writing and I've been really excited for that book. So I think that's the plan for now, unless I decide something else, because I'm also thinking about silent reading as well. I think those are my two main options at this point, but I'm hoping to get as much of Summer Slasher done as possible on the way back and tonight. Because as soon as I get home, I'm taking a shower and then I'm curling up in my bed. So I slept like wrong on my neck and shoulders last night and I regret all my life decisions. So yeah, that is kind of the plan for now. I'm just enjoying the river before we head out. So I'll give you more updates on my reading once I've actually read some more in the car, but I'm just going to sit here, enjoy the river, watch Mando play in the water. Yeah, just enjoy the outdoors because it's really nice. I'm telling you, if life is stressful, just go outdoors. Find a place to go camping. It makes things so much better because you just get to relax in nature and have no responsibilities. Okay, I'm sitting here reading this, right? And this kid just runs into the forest to try to find help, right? This kid does not know what he's doing in the fucking forest. And he's talking about how his phone, like, yeah, it's all high tech, but it's fucking useless if you don't have self service. But he literally something like makes sound above his head and all of that shit. And he's like freaking out, putting his like arms over his head. Like, dude, you're in a forest, first of all. But he's like, did bats even live in the evergreen forest? It was probably an angry squirrel. I can guarantee you it's probably an angry squirrel because this campsite has a lot of angry squirrels. They've been like chasing each other and yelling at each other from like different trees the whole time we've been here, and it's actually pretty funny. Yeah, they make like this weird sound. It almost reminds me of like a rattlesnake. Like it's like a chitter, like, and it's like yelling, and they'll yell back and forth to each other between the trees, and it's hilarious. But yeah, he said that, and it just made me laugh because of the squirrels here. Have I? Oh, I just literally I forgot that I put. Guys, I'm having problems. I put all of my embroidery thread that I've been using on my book, and then go to pick up my book. Great. Have I read more of Summer Slasher? No. I've only read to the squirrel part. So I'm failing in that. But I plan to read here in a little bit. I've been working on my embroidery, and when I tell you, these little French knots that you have to do are gonna be the death of me. I hate them. I hate them with a fucking passion. Like, why are they so simple yet so hard to get right? Like, half of them don't even look right. Focus. Half of them don't even look right, but you know, it's fine. I don't care. It's good enough. So I've just been working on that the past couple hours because I got hyper fixated on it. And I was like, it needs to look good. I need to at least get one done. So as soon as I finish that one lavender piece, then I'm going to continue reading Slasher Summer. I need to put on a movie while I watch this or like Halloween ASMR. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to do that while I read. Maybe I'll have both of these finished by the end of the vlog. That would be cool. But those French knots are driving me crazy. And if I never have to do a project with French knots again, I'll be happy with my life because they're stupid. I just had to rant about those because I freaking hate them. There's so many times I wanted to throw the thing across the room because it didn't come out right. So that's been fun. So I'm gonna hurry up and finish this one that I'm working on, and then I'm gonna read because I need to just chill and relax and not get my things. I did not vlog at all yesterday. Why am I losing my voice? But I didn't vlog at all yesterday because I ended up having like the worst headache ever, and just like the back of my neck hurt so bad. And I think it was just because when we were camping, I slept wrong and I was just miserable. But I did end up making it to chapter 19 in Summer Slasher. I only have about 100 pages left. And so my goal for today is to finish this because I do go back to work tomorrow. So I figured I can finish this today and I will feel accomplished because I finished this. If I finish this and my embroidery, I will feel like I accomplished something over the last few days. So I am going to try and finish this here like within the next couple of hours and give you updates. And then we'll probably end the vlog because I'm planning on starting a new one. So I want to keep my momentum going. I don't know if I'm out of my reading slump, but I'm almost finished with the book, so that's a plus. I haven't finished a book in like 2 months. So I think we're on a good trajectory to get me out of this slump. So I'm just going to lay here and cuddle with my dogs and read this. And I'll give you like my updates. The slasher finally popped up in this. People are doing dumb things, even though they watched a ton of slashers in high school together, but yet they're still doing all the same mistakes. So I love it because that's kind of just what I wanted from this book. Just like a cheesy, campy slasher book, and that's what I'm getting from this. So I'm here for it. So I'm going to finish this, and I will let you guys know what I think once I'm finished. It's literally a million degrees outside. Okay, not really, but it's almost 100 degrees, and hopefully you can't hear my fans because I'm not turning them off because I hate the heat. Literally, it drains all my energy. It's just the worst. So I did finish Summer Slasher. I really enjoyed this. I just love a good slasher vibe. Like, it's just my thing. I love it. So I'm gonna give this like a 3.5 star. Like, it's nothing like groundbreaking or crazy, but it was just fun. And I enjoyed my time reading it. I didn't guess who the slasher was gonna be, so that's also a plus. And like when I finished, I was like, oh, I think I could have guessed that. But like it was better not. And it was just easy, fast paced, just kept me entertained. And I think that's what I needed. So I'm hoping I'll keep the reading mood going. Like, I've been in the mood to read after finishing this. So hopefully we'll just keep the momentum going. I'm going to be starting a new vlog after this one. And hopefully we can get out of this reading slump. But I really enjoyed this one, and I'm happy I picked it up. And I don't even know what else to say. You know, I'm tired. I just got home from work, and I need to film this clip so I can actually post this video. But yeah, I had a fun time camping. I had like a good couple days off at home, just reading and relaxing. And yeah, it's just what I love. And the second like hot weather hits, I just am like in a slasher mood. Like, I watched Friday the 13th part 2 through 4, which are my favorite ones out of the whole series. So I watched that, and I have a couple other slasher-ish type books that I think I'm going to be reading next. So if you want to see those, I'll have those in my next reading vlog. But yeah, I'm happy that I finally finished the book. I finished my embroidery project as well, so that's also a plus. I kind of feel super accomplished. So yeah, I think we're going to be ending the video here though, so I can start my next reading vlog. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Happy reading.